Hello everyone. Today I'm going to try to go over tier 6 again. So I'll try to make a few tier 6 videos because obviously everybody seems to be around that. The people that just started around that stage at the moment. I haven't played this ship for a while, so I'm just checking the specs. We don't want to get it detonated, so where are we? Oh damn, ran out of detonation flags. Obviously not all the destroyers you want to run a detonation flag, so on the chance it's about 1 in 100 that you get hit. So maybe more, 1 in 20 battles. So about 1 in 20 battles on any ship really. It's mainly on destroyers. If you get hit once, your whole ship just explodes because detonation. So one shot can just wipe you out of the game completely. What else do we need on this? Let's see if we can increase the fire chance a little bit. 0.5. Damn, I'll run out of these. Guess that'll do. Sand increases your chances of detonation by 5%. So that's not good. Alright. Let's see how we go in the Farragut. It is tier 6 again because rank season's coming up and it'll mainly be tier 6 ships. That's the word. As you can see when you're playing at the moment that there's some numbers popping up next to players' names. So 5, 11, 12, 20, 10, 1. That's basically the ranking from last season. At the end of the game, I might see a number next to mine. I went up to rank 5. And I stopped there about a week to go. And it was just starting really aggravating me. Playing with the same 20 people that were stuck around that area. The Asian server. Winning 2 stars, losing 2 stars, winning 2 stars, losing 2 stars. And then the arguments. And then rotating the same 20 players. And it just started doing my head in. I stopped enjoying it, so I stopped at that. But it wouldn't have been impossible to get the rank 1. It's really up to you how bad you want it. But you do have to be very good once you reach rank 10. Definitely have to be team focused, do the team thing. And with this destroyer, one of the most important things if you do play it in ranked, which a lot of people will, is the smoke. The US destroyers have excellent smoke. They're the longest in the game. What is it, about 2 minutes and 20 seconds? That's 20 seconds. And you can expand it by 20%, I think, using a captain perk. Costs 2 points. And you can also, well, I wouldn't suggest running the smoke extra smoke module on it because it actually shortens the life of your smoke at the expense of widening it. But you know, different teams play different tactics. But yeah, I don't think I have it on this, but with a smoke perk, it will definitely increase your chance so you can have this massive area of smoke where your team can safely sit in, and then you scout ahead of them. Concealment's not the best at this tier. It's 6.6. I think some of them have 5.9 already. I think the Japanese ones have better stealth, so that you'll be spotted quite easily. But you are fast, you are strong, and your guns are your bread and butter in this. Not your torpedoes at this tier. And it's only 6.4 kilometers. So you're not going to torpedo anything at 10 kilometers. They're very short range, very situational. So for the time being, I'm just trying to cap. Don't want to engage anybody yet, because if I get hit, the cap resets. I gonna start all over again with the 1 minute. So it looks like I'm not detected. So there's no DD. See my detection area here? The broken dot line. Nothing within that 6.4 area. 6.6, sorry. Which is good. Which basically means if these are the only two battleships here, there's a Minikaze there. What else we got in this? A Mutsuki. Mutsuki might, yeah, the Mutsuki's a C, so I'm here by myself, which is okay. That's good. Which basically means if my battleships come a bit closer, what I can do here now is do a Denny sneaky special. Like this, like yeah. And make sure it's big enough. Go all the way. And slow down. And because my team's still spotting them, I can start Akataka. Whoops. Now they're behind me in the smoke. Oh, the Bayern thinks he's a super battleship. I'm gonna charge the smoke. And I will destroy you. For Nazi Germany. Ah, come on. And this is what you do. Start the fire. And you should not stop. Now, I'm gonna reverse a little bit more because, you know, he's a bit special, this kid. Another fire. I don't know what he hopes to achieve. And let's see how good he is at dodging torps. 6.4, we'll just send one volley for now. See how good he is. Put the fires out. That's cool. Start another one. Torp. It's gonna flood a bit. Oh, another fire. Fire. Dodging him, he's dodging him, he's good, he's good. What's he doing now? Oh yeah, he's turning a bit. Alright. Bit of a challenge here. Oh, is he gonna cop one? Is he gonna cop one? Oh, he might. He's gonna flood a bit here. Oh, oopsie daisy. Sorry about that. Now I can just quickly disengage. Get a bit of damage. Start another fire on him. He's dead. What the fuck? Get out of the way, you fucking idiot. Oh my lord, this cunt. What a fucking tool. I didn't kill him. Oh. I need to spoil my party. Good stuff, buddy. I worked on that ship for like half an hour. And just come and take it with your fucking gay cruiser. Graf Spee was it's a tier 6 cruiser, premium cruiser. That was given free by Wargaming in an event. Very similar to Half of Bismarck. She has a very weird way of playing it, but she is has very, very powerful AP. And look at him now, he's fucking cutting me off again, you fucking mongoloid motherfucker. Move out of the way. Ah. See, you get a mongoloid that's got no idea, he wins the ship, doesn't even know how to use it. What? Now he's following me. As I was saying, has good AP. HE's not bad. And a 20-second reload. Because the AP is so strong, it's supposed to be like a mini battleship. Because the AP is so strong, they reduced the reload, so it's not like this Texas is running away. So it's not like a normal cruiser. We have say 7 to 10 second reload. It has a 20-second reload. So they figured, look, you have strong guns. So what we're gonna do in exchange, we're gonna give you the reload time of, let's say, a bit shorter than a battleship to compensate for the strength of your guns. Let's see what we can do here. I mean, look, in some games, can Texas shoot at me? No, not yet. So what I'm gonna do, take a few shots at him. Again, you have the US arcs. Very, very, fuck, I have to zoom in so I can shoot this guy. Look at that. Look at that lead I gotta give. 16, 17, 18. And I'm still not off. I landed one. Oh my god, it's a miracle. But I wouldn't mind getting good old Texas gold. Give me some loving, Texas. I want some fires here. Wouldn't mind getting a couple fires from Texas. I want some barbecue. I want some Texas steak on my Barbie. Please, please. Come on, don't kill him. I want to kill him. Let me kill him. Let me kill him. My little pew 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 guns. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, land, 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 land on the moon, on the moon. Shoot to the moon and then lands back on Earth and oh my lord. Oh my god. I don't believe it. Maybe I'll. Ah, I started a fire! Oh, you might die. Alright, let's go, yeah. What else we got here? We got the carrier. Let's set him on fire. Get a bit closer. Fire. That Texas around the corner there somewhere. HE is just as penetrating as AP on this. I think he quite is a switch of AP. I like getting the fires because the fires you can't reload or launch his planes again. His deck is on fire. It's a different tactic here, it's not just burning him. I come help you, Texas! Texas to the rescue! Ah, this is ridiculous, I gotta go around. Did that Texas shoot HE at me? I think he did. So, still chasing my kill here. Which kill denied! No kill for you! Come on. Oh, Texas is going away again. They're running. Run, Forrest, run. Come on. Come on. Oh, I should again. Let's turn a bit to the right. Dodge his shells. What a dodge. Do I go this way? I might go the other way. Oh, it's trying to get me now with his little pew 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 bomber. Which he might actually. Coming forward. Yeah, he's coming forward. I should really, should have really torpedoed him, but I like to have a bit of fun. Toy with my prey. Come on. Make like a man and die. They do have secondaries, just so you know. There you go. Carriers do have secondaries, if you want to know. They're about, they range, but they're about 2-3 kilometers. And they can do a bit of damage if you are on low health. So there you go, it's a bit of average damage on it. But basically the nice XP there. But that's the gist of it. Like you saw, the torpedoes I used are situational. It was charging me in smoke, and that's when I used them and caused a bit of damage. Where and caused that fire, and I would have finished him off. Probably would have got an extra 20,000 in damage, but that potato grab speed stole the kill from me. Um, that was the bane. This one set him on fire. 8,000 fires, 28,000 in HT damage. So see, the guns are pretty well. They do a bit of damage. Didn't use AP this time. One torpedo hit, 7,000. Happy with that. And the credits. Look, with its destroyer, if it pays for itself, if you don't lose money, you're doing okay. Just looking at that. This is the most important bit, 4,783. That's the XP. That's where you want to get. You want to get that so you can go into the Mayhem, which is a tier 7 one, which has longer torps, better guns. The concealment's about the same. It's not the greatest. But ideally you want to go on the way to, let's look at the tech tree quickly. You want to go to Benson. Excellent ship. Excellent ship. I haven't played it for a while. I've had some crazy battles, but I'm going to start playing her again to improve my win rate on her. It's pretty pathetic at the moment. And obviously the Fletcher, it's a beast. Torpedoes are amazing. Reload every 90 seconds. 10 torpedoes, which is awesome. The guns are very good as well. And then the gearing, 16 kilometer torps. Guns are amazing as well. And it has good anti-air as well. But, excuse me, the Farragut is a very, very good ship. So I'll just go quickly through what I'll pick for the modules. In terms of the hulls, so it says here hull C. Basically, hull C with most of the American destroyers, it gives you this option. It gives you slightly better AA, but your AA is garbage, so there's hardly any improvement in it. But it takes away one gun, so no one ever picks it. You can research it if you want, just so you can give the ship elite status. That means you researched everything. I think you get slightly better XP in it if it has elite status. So first, from A, I would go. Well, what would I go? Well, 12.6. Sorry, I haven't played this for a while. 7.4. It's not so bad. I'll probably go the hull first. Gives you a bit of everything. Better torpedoes, better survivability, slightly better AA, better maneuverability, better concealment. That's definitely a must. Then I would go definitely the range. And torpedoes, well, what's the difference here? 5.5 kilometers. I mean, you saw what I use them for. They're very situational. You don't rely on your torps in this ship. Maybe in smoke when you're fighting other DTs, but by the time you launch your torps, you can finish them off with your gun. The modules, so I would definitely go hull, range, last torps. With the modules, main armaments modification 1, you don't want your torpedoes or your main battery to break down. Aiming system, what else do we have here? AA, nah, not worth it. Turret traverse, you already have great traverse, but if you choose that, it slows down your fire rate. It says there, it says plus 5% to main battery loading time. That means it's longer, not shorter. What breaks on this is really the propulsion. So that is the most important one. Even if the steering gears break, propulsion, at least you're still moving. And this is to really get out of the fires. It already turns pretty well. Flooding and recovering time is not really that useful on the destroyer. but I do want to get out my smokes quick. So when I want to accelerate, I want to accelerate by 50% more, so I have 50% more power, so I can just zoom out of the smoke and retreat or kite away. In terms of the premium, I always recommend premium damage control party. Reduces it from 60 seconds to 40 seconds, which is an eternity for a destroyer. Smoke, you get an extra smoke, so I would choose that. And speed. Speed boost is good. Situational. I mean, you can get away with it if you want. If you don't want to spend the extra cash, if you don't have a lot of CRPX credits, silver credits, you don't have to put that on. Captain wise, I'm not going to have a 19-point captain for this. Maybe I might transfer one if I do decide to use it in ranked or competitive. I would go, and this is for all destroyers really. Well, maybe except, no, actually the first, well, pretty much all of them. The US destroyers anyway. Preventing maintenance, that's a must for first perk. Reduces the incapacity of modules. Then definitely last stand. Again, the engine or steering gears are incapacitated, they continue to operate. That's what you want to do. You never want to not have this because you'll just stand still. You won't be able to do anything until you repair, and then you're fucked. You're just sitting there and you're gonna die. Then a definite must is Superintendent. It gives you one extra smoke, and we know how useful smoke is for you and your allies. And then Concealment Expert. It reduces your concealment quite a bit. It doesn't bring it as good as a Japanese one at 5.9, 5.8. I'm not really sure what the Fubuki has. I think Fubuki has 5.8 at this tier. But it is much better than, what is it, 7.1. Then if you get an extra point, I'll probably go, see if for now I win Adrenaline Rush, but I might go, next I might go Demolition Expert, Adrenaline Rush, preventing priority targets is also handy, see how many people are shooting at you in more exciting battles where a lot of people are shooting at you, contesting caps. Search is already very good. It's always good on the US destroyers. You hardly ever have to use that. And really, for competitive, you could also use this radial location. So first I will go 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. Then the rest is really up to you. I mean, you can even use Vigilance. That gives you greater reaction time. You can see the torps coming at you quicker. Yeah, priority target is a radial location. It will also be handy for this. If you know the enemy is spotting you but you don't know where they are, at least this will tell you the general direction where they're spotting you from. So whether it's on your right, on your left, ahead, behind you, etc. This is very handy for destroyers. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. That's the Farragut. Before I forget, also very, very important, I don't think I've touched on this before, is the camouflage. If you go around without a camo, you are giving up, especially in a destroyer, you are giving up an important perk. You know, I have the, I think I won this in a competition, the premium one. But you don't have to use the premium one. Let's say, yeah, it's not the premium one. I think this is the premium one. Okay, I must have won it somewhere. See, it says -3 detectability range by sea, which is vital. That gives the extra -3%, which is competitive, and it's the difference. That's how you get 5.8, the best concealment in the game. Without this, you probably get 6.1. The extra -3 is 5.8. Plus 4% main dispersion, so the enemy's shells disperse a little bit more. And fly plus 50% to XP battle that you earn. So you're able to grind away and get to your next ship quicker. Very, very important. You see a lot of new players and they're running around with camouflages. And you say, oh, how do I get them? You get them in events. This one, for example, you'll always have up to about tier 8 Also an option to pay with your camo, so you can get this one as well. What you're looking for in a destroyer is a -3%. So see this one, even if you don't have any, you can mount it, click enable, and you resupply with 22,500 every time you play. And basically you cause 5,000 in damage and that pays for itself, so it's not a big deal. But always have a camo, and especially one that gives you this -3 detectability range by sea on a destroyer. But ideally, you don't want this on a destroyer. Ideally, you want both of them. You want the -3 and dispersion. Then if you are lucky, you got a special camo, or you might have got something from another event. Because every event, pretty much weekly, gives camos in prizes. Containers also give camos. So when you open containers, you also have it doesn't come up now, but you also have the option to pick camos on it. So that makes a massive difference. I have camos on all my ships. Uh, the detectability range -3% is vital. So is the +4% dispersion from enemy shells. So anyway, that's my Farragut little fun video. Hope you picked up something from this and can help you out with how to play the ship. And